Ready to open the hood? Usetool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk tyre ends used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Lift the front of the vehicle. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. To be able to change the inner and outer tie rods on your vehicle, you must remove the wheels to gain complete access to the steering system. Don't forget to slide the wheels under the vehicle. You can now see the outer tie rod end. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. With a marker, trace a line between the axle joint and the tie rod end. It will help later during the disassembly and reassembly process. Using a 19mm spanner, release the tie rod end lug nut on the inner tie rod side. Hold the tie rod axle joint with a 16mm spanner to prevent it from turning. The lock nut is there to prevent any rotation of the two parts towards each other, which could have an impact on the alignment of your vehicle. Brush the tie rod end retaining nut and spray it with penetrating oil. Now, using a socket wrench and a 16mm socket, release the holding lug nut on the tie rod. If you don't have a ball joint puller, take a hammer and hit the lug nut hard just at the end of the threading. Only tap on the tie rod end pivot if you're changing the tie rod end, otherwise you risk damaging the threading. Paying close attention to the point of reference, unscrew the tie rod end counting the number of turns necessary to extract the tie rod end. This will allow you to find the approximate setting when reassembling. Hold the tie rod end axle joint with a 16mm spanner to prevent it from turning. For greater accuracy, we advise you to measure the distance between the lock nut and the end of the tie rod ball joint using a caliper. In any case, an alignment check will have to be carried out by a professional soon after having performed this operation. Remove the lock nut from the axle joint.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new tie rod end and unscrew the lock nut supplied with it. Remove the plastic protection. Screw the lock nut back on until the distance measured with the caliper is reached. Put the tie rod end back in place, making the same number of turns as counted during disassembly. You can now rotate the tie rod axle joint with a 16mm spanner to bring the tie rod end into the correct position. Using a wire brush, scrub the pivot, then apply silicone grease to the flat part that will be in contact with the tie rod bellows. Do not grease the inside of the cone. Replace the ball joint in the pivot. Assemble the lock nut supplied with the new part and tighten it using a socket wrench and a 16mm socket. Finish up the tightening with a torque wrench. Finish tightening the lock nut by holding the tie rod axle joint using a 16mm spanner to avoid damaging the tie rod end. During this operation, you will work on the steering system of your vehicle. Checks on tyre alignment, when carried out by a professional, will guarantee that your steering system has been perfectly aligned and is in good working order. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground and fix the wheels in place properly. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from Usetool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.